Did you know that the needs that you have are the same needs that your child has? Our needs. Let's talk about our needs. So there are 5 that we all have. The first need is belonging. We all need to feel like we belong. It's why we affiliate, have church groups, alumni groups, card clubs. It's why we have groups of any kind, because we're social beings, we're community minded, and we need to feel like we belong. So you need that and your child needs that. So they need to feel like they belong first in your family. If they don't feel like they belong in that family, they're going to get that need met, and they're going to get it met by belonging to the neighbor, to grandma, go spend a lot of time at grandma's, to a boyfriend, to a gang. It is a normal human need, belonging. We all have it. And by the way, these 5 needs we're going to talk about, we all get them met appropriately or inappropriately, whatever works and whatever we're trained to do. That's why, people would say, well, why would you join a gang? Well, right there, that's why. Belonging. Because we need to belong. We need to feel like we fit. My daughter, Grace, I would tell her teachers before each year in school, like, Grace really needs to feel like she belongs. If you can connect with her one-on-one personally, it's going to settle her in and she's going to be like champ. No problem. Otherwise, she's going to stay back for a while till she feels like she fits. So, belonging, normal human need. Love, give and receive. We need to give and receive love. I tell parents it's a myth. If you love your child, that's enough. It's not enough. There are other needs that we need, we all need. So we need to feel love and give love. The funny thing about love, which it's all around, is that love can be defined by children as if you hurt me, you abuse me, yell at me, that's love. And that's why that can get sort of sideways and dangerous when they're older and they choose partners that do those kinds of things to them, because that's their definition of love. So we need belonging, love, power. Power is huge. I have a whole talk on power, a whole mini course, and I can talk for 2-3 hours just on this need. Power gets a bad rap in terms of control. We talk about it with, like, oh, well, you're controlling, or my child's controlling, or trying to control me. Okay, it's a normal human need. Everybody needs power. Your 2-year-old needs power. 90-year-olds need power. Everybody needs choice in their life, and choice is the easiest way to give power. I remember reading Viktor Frankl's book, Man's Search for Meaning, and he talked about his own power in the concentration camps, that couldn't be taken away from him, like how he chose to engage every day with himself, with those around him. So power is, even in that situation, he still had it. So power is huge, huge need. It is more intense of a need at 3 developmental stages for your children. We typically know 2 of them. 2-year-olds, terrible 2s, they're not terrible, they just got a voice and it's powerful. Teens, they're supposed to be exercising their power, they're supposed to be pushing against you, because then they learn themselves and they're individuating from you. They know themselves by pushing against you. So those 2 stages. The other stage where power is more ramped up and intense of a need is age 5. Most people don't know that. We called our son the contrarian from age 4 to 5.5 because everything we said, he was saying or doing the opposite. Even though I knew at times he really wanted what I was saying. But it was, Mom, you can stand next to me, walk next to me, but you don't get to hold my hand. Mom, you can lay next to me in bed, but don't touch me. From 4 to 5.5, contrarian, and it was about that need of power. So it's a normal human need. We all need it. And you wonder, parents, why I told you to do something, why aren't they doing it? They're doing it because they don't want to be told what to do any more than you want to be told what to do, for this very reason of power. They need power too, just like you do. So it's, how do we share power? How do they have power in a house and in the home, and how do I have power? And you are the authority. Make no mistake about that. Just understand that it needs to be shared as well. And that's, we can go into that, but we're just talking about the 5 needs here. Okay, belonging, love, power, special, valued, and important. I need to know that I'm special, valued, and important in this family. I'm not just another girl or another boy, especially if you have 3 of the same gender. That middle child, you have to be very intentional about that need of special, valued, and important, because it's not naturally going to get met. An oldest has specialness by their birth order. A youngest has specialness by their birth order. A middle does not. So you have to be very intentional about that in that birth order. And for all of the children, every one of them needs to feel special, valued, and important. And so it's not wrong that they want to feel that way, that they want to know that they matter to you. And by the way, this is what you feel with your partner. You want to know that you matter to them. You want to have power and choice in your life. You want to be loved. You want to belong and feel secure in that. So those 4. And then finally, experimentation and exploration. Normal human need. Okay, we think it's darling and cute when, the 2-year-old wants to experiment by picking up the cigarette butts in the parking lot, by, checking out the outlet, by getting into a puddle and, feeling the mud or whatever. Okay, it's exploration and experimentation. It's there, that's normal. It's not them trying to do something personal to you. Why are they doing that? I told them not to do that. Why? Because of this need, experiment and explore. It's a normal human need. The mind craves novelty. We remember the novel, and we like predictability and structure, but we remember the novel and we want to check it out for ourselves. Instead of telling your kid the oven is hot, okay, I took my kid's hands and I stuck it right in there and I said, it's hot in there. Like, they don't need to experiment and explore and figure that out. I want them to know it's hot. So it's just experiment and exploration is normal. We get ourselves sideways with teenagers because this very normal need gets dangerous because their decisions can be permanent. Their experimentation and their exploration during those ages, just like yours, no different than yours, is harrowing to parents because they're driving a car. They may be trying out alcohol. They may be trying out drugs. They may be trying out sexuality. There it is. Life can change with any of those. So experimentation and exploration is a normal human need. It is not them trying to make your life hell. It isn't. They're not doing that on purpose. They are just trying to get their needs met. So it helps so much to look at your child through that lens of what are the needs that they're trying to get met right now, to diagnose that yourself. What's the misbehavior? Because misbehavior is your child trying to communicate something to you about these needs. I'll say that again. Misbehavior is your child trying to communicate to you something about these needs. So what is it that they're saying to you by power struggling with you? What is it they're saying when they say, I really want you to make me this special dinner? What are they saying when they saying, that you spend a lot of time with this other sibling? What are they saying when they, want to try out their, 5th sport or interest or curiosity? Okay, that's all beautiful. They're trying to get their needs met. And so it helps soften us parents when we look at them through that lens and see them as normal instead of trying to make our lives difficult. It's not about that. They're not trying to make your life difficult. And those are the same needs children in adult bodies have. The same needs that you have. So, 5 needs: belonging, love, power, special, valued, and important, experimentation, and exploration. They're just trying to get them met, appropriately or inappropriately, whatever works and whatever we train them to do. So I hope this helps. If it has, like, comment, subscribe, and share it. Share it with whomever you think might benefit in your life, friends, coworkers, whatever. Share it because it helps people not just with their children, but with themselves or with their partners. Yeah. And parents, peace. You've got this.